A good day, guys. The CEO and founder of Market Tracers on speaker, guys, and welcome to our YouTube channel. If it is your first time, make sure you click on the like button, the subscription button, and the notification button so that you can get notified once I upload, guys. And also remember to do what? To comment and share so that we can grow, guys. You get my point. So for our today, our video will be a bit longer because I'll be analyzing both what NAS100 and SPX 500, guys. And some might ask themselves, why am I analyzing NAS100 with SPX 500, guys? If you may take a look, guys, if you check these indices, guys, you will see that they both move with the what? With the same movement, guys. You get my point. They both move with the same movement, guys. So without wasting no time, let's jump into the chart, guys. Like on our screen, we are having what? On our screen, we are having NAS100 in a weekly time frame. You get my point. Like I always advise you guys, whenever you are making analysis, start analyzing the charts from a bigger time frame and you go all the way to the what? To the smaller time frames, guys. This will give you what? Enough accuracy in order for you to take what? The correct direction. You get my point, guys. So pyramid analysis, it's very key. So without wasting no time, guys, let's jump into our chart. So first thing first, what do? We will highlight our what? We will highlight our highest level and our what? We will also come and highlight our lowest level. You get my point. So from here we could see that the market rejected moving to the upside, then it came back on the same level, then it also did what? Rejected moving to where? To the upside. So if you may take a look, we will see that we are expecting the market to do what? We are expecting the bulls to push the market a little bit to the upside. After it has touched our what? Our resistance zone, that is where we'll be expecting what? Bears to come in and push the market to where? To the downside, guys. And if you are a follower of this channel, you will see that this is a practical example of a what? Of a flat channel, guys. This is a practical example of a flat channel. You get my point. So without wasting no time, let me move to a daily time frame. Okay, guys, this is our daily time frame. You get my point. So the buy I'm talking about is this one. After the market has pushed the to the upside, we will be expecting what? Sellers to move to the downside, because if you may take a look right around this level and see how the market was rejecting and it was failing to do what? Was failing to break that level. So the minute we do what? The minute we reach this level, I'll be expecting sellers to do what? To jump in and push the market to the downside. As you can see on our support, this is our what? These are our touches, guys. And you need to also remember, the minute the market reaches here, we'll be doing what? We'll be expecting bulls to come in and push the market to the upside. So this is a practical example of a what? Of a sideways trend. You get my point. So I always advise my students to do what? Do not over analyze, guys. Do not over analyze. Just try and do what? Just try and get the simplest analysis and then kill the chart. You get my point. So if you may also take a look, we are having a what? A support zone right around that level. We are also having a support zone. Like you may see, every time the market was reaching this level, was doing what? Was bouncing more to where? Was bouncing more to the upside. You get my point. Even now, the thing that makes me to say I'm expecting bulls to push in the market to the upside, it is because of this little movement, so that we can do what? Reach our resistance level, so that we can kill the market with a what? With a selling movement, guys. You get my point. So I also did what? I also advise someone that whenever you are making analysis, if the candlestick tends to be more what? If the candlestick tends to be more disruptive to you, or you do not understand the structure, try to use the line chart, guys. The line chart will make things easier. You get my point. Like from here, we are having a series of what? Here we are having a series of higher lows. You get my point. So if we are having a series of higher lows and higher highs, this simply means we are in a what? This simply means we are in a buying trend. So a buying trend, I normally call it a what? A rising channel. You get my point. So this is how it is, guys. Like if you may take a look right around this level, the market did what? Made a false breakout. So from how I see the market. You get my point. I'm expecting the sellers to jump in and push the market towards the what? Towards the horizontal support. Then from there, that is where I will be taking buying opportunities, because on our support, that is where the buys take what? The buys take momentum, guys. You get my point. To push the chart, where to push the chart, sorry, to the upside. You get my point. This is how I see, because of what? This was my low. This is also my low. Sorry, this is my high. Get my point. So this is the type of level where I'm expecting the market to do what? To reject to the downside, guys. So without wasting again time, let's move on to our H4 time frame. You get my point. From our H4 time frame, like whenever you are analyzing, guys, try to also refer on what happened previously. You get my point. Try and also refer on what happened to previously, because the market always follow what it did previously, guys. Lastly, the market did what right around here. You can see it made a rejection to the downside. So if you may highlight that level there, and like this, you will see that it also serves as a confirmation for us that the market is doing what? It is aiming to move to the downside. You get my point. It is aiming to move to the downside, and also will be having what? Our support, our minor support zone right around this level. So with this, I'm saying what? If the market if the market rejects to the downside, you get my point. If the market rejects to the downside, what's happening? Okay, here it is. If the sellers push to the downside, this will be our first take profit. Once it breaks and retests, then we'll be heading for our what? We'll be heading for our second take profit, guys. You get my point. We'll be heading for our second take profit. This is what pure market analysis, guys. Pure price action, guys. Follow what the market gives you, guys. Don't trade what you think, trade what you see. I see that the market is doing what also here. It is rejecting this level. You get my point. So that is why I'm saying what? When market opens tomorrow, I'm going in with what? With selling opportunities, guys. You get my point. So I also saw this highs the market printed for me. I also saw this highs the market printed for me. You get my point. So I will say what? From here, the market moved to the upside, rejected to the downside, move again to the upside, breakout, retest. Now I'm expecting what? Sellers to push in the market to where? To the downside. Like even if we may go to what? To our 30 minutes time frame, that's the same thing, guys. That is the same thing. You get my point. So one might ask that, isn't this a level? This is also a level, because every time the market was reaching here, it was doing what? It was bouncing off. Even from here, you can see that it was bouncing off with a what? With a retracement to retrace the what? The previous support, which was turned into a what? Into a resistance, guys. You get my point. So for good opportunities, you can also do what? Wait for the market to break this level. Get my point. Break, retest, then you start to do what? You start to kill it with selling opportunities, moving to the downside, guys. This is a simple one. This is a simple setup, guys. You get my point. Follow what the market did previously. Even from previously, I could see that it made a huge drop to the downside. So even from here, the market can do what? Can reject this level and move to where? Move to the downside. You get my point. So without again wasting no time, I would like to move to where? To SPX 500. If you may take a look. I've analyzed SPX 500, guys. You get my point. So even it, guys, the things are the same, guys. This is the trend that is moving with. You get my point. This is a what? A rising channel. This is an uptrend. You get my point. Even also from here, I'm saying what? Once it breaks this level, I will wait for a retest, then start to kill it with a what, with a movement going to the downside, guys. Like this level, it is strong. Why am I saying it is strong? Look at how the market rejected it. Look at how the market rejected this level right around here. You get my point? It gave us a selling pressure to the downside. So even from here, we are expecting sellers to come in and push the market again to where? Again to the upside, guys. You get my point? So this was the what overall of how you should see the chart. But then let's analyze it, guys, so that you can understand. You get my point? Let's analyze it so that you can understand. Okay, again, same thing, like everything just repeat itself, guys. Mark your highest point and your lowest point. So even from here, you can see that the rejections, the market moved to the upside, went to the downside, moved again to the upside. So this is where I will say what I'm expecting the bulls to start again and push the market here, so that once it reaches our resistance zone, we will be taking one selling opportunities moving to the downside, guys. Get my point? These structures which you see in XPX 500 are the same structures which we saw on NAS100, guys. You get my point? Because these indices tend to move with the same what? With the same movement. You get my point? Okay, we'll see right around this level. I had a what? I had a resistance. Sorry about that. And here I had a support. But then the main thing is to focus on what, on what's currently happening. Then I will switch on to a line chart. I could see this the zone which the market is rejecting. You get my point? Or it was rejecting back then. You get my point? So that one will be my resistance and this one will be my support. You get my point? That is why from here I am expecting sellers to do what? To push in, to come in and push the market where? To the downside. You get my point? And even if you may also go for the trend, guys, you will see that this trend will also show it on where? On NAS100. So guys, the XPX 500 and NAS100 tend to move with the same movement. You get my point? They tend to move with the same movement, guys. So this is why this is what we are having. You get my point? This is the rejection that I was talking about. You get my point? When the market rejected massively to where? To the downside. This is when this is why I'm also expecting sellers to do what? To jump in and push the market to the downside, guys. You get my point? So on right around this level, it might be our take profit number 1. Right around here, it will be our take profit number 2, guys. You get my point? Simple analysis, straightforward, guys. Don't complicate yourself. You get my point? Then I also saw that the market gave me this high, and I will also connect it with the other high. This is how you take out a what? This is how you take out a trend, guys. These are the highs which we had. So from here, we'll say the market did what? Rejected, moved to the upside, then came back to the downside, moved to the upside again, break in. You get my point? Retest. Then that is why we are waiting for what? For selling opportunities, guys. You get my point? To move to where? To move to this level, guys. Why are we saying here? Because of this support trend line, guys. It is because of this support trend line. You get my point? So whenever you'll be taking your what? Your selling opportunities, try to make this level right around here your what? Your first take profit. Even also you go to M30. You get my point? Even also you get to M30 for good trading opportunities, guys. You might also do what? Wait for the market to do what? To break. After break, retest, then push the market where? Push the market to the downside, guys. The setup which we are having on SPX 500 is also the same setup as what we see on NAS100, guys. You get my point? Even though they are not 100% the same, but you can see that the series that I'm moving with here is the same as the series that I'm moving it on SPX 500, guys. You get my point? So from me, the CEO and founder of Market Tracers, guys, I will be signing out, guys. And then remember, guys, comment, guys. Please try to like and comment. You get my point? And also share. Let's share the video so that we can grow, guys. Thank you.